Today on social media, a topic inspired by our upcoming conversation. We're wondering if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
I like this.
What would it be?
Fly.
Absolutely, 100%. I'd love to fly. Join us on Facebook at Morning Blend Omaha. We're also on Twitter at OMA Morning Blend.
I've also thought it would be cool to see through things, you know?
That'd be cool.
X-ray vision.
You dirtball. Be on the lookout this weekend for superheroes. There's going to be hundreds of them at Lake Zorinsky. You are terrible.
You're terrible.
Gosh.
The Superhero Heart Run is the only one of its kind in the country, and the goal is to ultimately make this a national event.
That's right. Two of the people behind it are here now, Kitty Burton and Lisa Anibal.
They're not terrible at all. It's
No.
nice to have you here.
What superpower would you guys want if you could be a superhero? What would it be?
Power to heal.
Oh.
I'd like to be invisible.
Especially when someone needs you.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about this. Like we said, hundreds of superheroes donning capes. They're going to be at Lake Zorinsky this weekend. This is really expanded, and I guess you did Kearney and Des Moines recently as well, right? Talk about that.
Just in the last few weeks.
We did, absolutely. Combined, we had over 1,000 participants at both of the runs, and we were able to raise over $30,000 combined between the two.
Before Omaha even rolls around. So what's new here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, we are expecting about 1,000 people this weekend at Lake
1,000?
Zorinsky. Yep,
Wow.
we're going to hit 1,000. And we've raised over $50,000 for just Omaha so far, and so we're just super excited.
Is that about double of where you were on attendance last year? Close? I mean, because you were in the hundreds last year.
Yeah, we were 650-ish last year, so, but we've raised about 10 times what we raised last year.
Aren't you something?
They are something.
Yeah.
What should runners expect? Runners, walkers, whoever shows up, what should they expect come Sunday?
They should expect a really fun atmosphere. We have tons of vendors and sponsors coming out with all kinds of family-friendly activities like face painting and carnival games, and we have a photo booth with the superhero backdrop and lots of fun and just a really great atmosphere.
Yeah, so the event, how did it get started? And I'd love for you to connect the dots between heart defects and superheroes and the theme and how that evolved.
Well, Heart Heroes was founded in about 2009 by a couple moms that just had children with heart defects and felt that they were our heroes, and we wanted to give them something that would make them feel brave and resilient and help them through all of their appointments and cardiology visits, doctor's appointments. And so that's kind of how the concept of the cape came about. And then our goal with these runs is basically to create massive awareness for congenital heart defects. And I think we're doing that.
These congenital heart defects, how common are they? I think they probably occur more often than we think.
They do. They do.
They do. Congenital heart defects are actually the leading birth defect. 1 in 100 babies are born with some form of birth defect, with congenital heart defect.
And explain to us the difficulty for families then moving forward, whether it's the surgeries and the doctor's visits and all of that. What are your personal stories?
Kitty?
Well, my little guy, Super Sam, he's 7, and he's had 3 open heart surgeries. He's a stroke survivor, and he will have a lifelong process of interventions and surgeries. He's got an artificial valve. He was actually born with half a heart, but he's thriving today. He's doing he's defeating all odds. He's amazing, and so he's my hero.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and my hero is my son Edward. He was born with 2 holes in his heart, and he's had a catheter and an open heart surgery when he was 9 months old. He's now 3.5, and he is healthy and
doing great.
Doing fantastic.
And so,
I'm sorry, but it's amazing what they can do when some of these congenital heart defects, when they're born, from the time, and even in the first year of life.
And for this cause, the money that's being raised, it's so important, isn't it? Where you're spending it on research and advancement so that families who might be in your position could even have a different road.
And we're super excited actually to add that component. In the past, our funds have been used to provide support events and superhero capes, but this has been the first year that we are at a point where we are going to be able to start funneling money to some research programs, so we're super excited about that.
And we're excited to see where you go down the road here.
Thank
if you're growing as quickly as you are to make this national, it's exciting. So Omaha's Run is coming up on Sunday, and if you would like to be there, it's at Lake Zorinsky. Everybody's going to be in capes, and no, you don't need to bring your own. They'll make sure you've got one for the run or the walk, whatever you choose. Just register by noon on Saturday online at superheroheartrun.com, and if you can't make it to the run or the walk, you can donate through the website.
And they can walk up register too.
Good.
Great.
Sure.
The day of the event. Come on out. Have tons of fun.
Thank you. It's nice to
Great
see
to
you.
guys
Thank
again.
you for
Yeah.
coming in.
Thanks for coming in. All right, the Untamed Shrews last joined us in May.
But I was sitting on it. Didn't work.
Nice. What a superhero. And to our surprise, they were allowed back in the building.
Yeah, I can't wait to sit down with Susan and Marge and get myself straightened out here on the other side of the break.